Hello my precious little dragons, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Alright, we are doing another tier ranking video. This is one that is beauty community focused. I haven't seen a lot of... Am I missing a button? No. I haven't seen a lot of tier ranking videos outside of the booktube community, but I thought it'd be fun to try. So I am going to be ranking every eyeshadow palette I have ever owned. So that's pretty much all there is. Let's get started. Alright, so this is my tier rank list. Our categories are Holy Grail, Precious Little Dragon, Everyday Okay, Meh, Not Great, and Agony and Regret. So, let's get started. I have quite a few things to go through. Alright, this is the e.l.f. Bite Size Palette in Acai You. I'm going to put this one in Everyday Okay. That's a pretty good palette. It's really good quality and it's $3. Really can't beat that. Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk or Scarlet Dawn. One of the two. This one, it's good. It's not great. So I don't know whether to put it in not great or meh. Cause I think it's okay, but I just feel like it's not as easy to work with as some of the other eyeshadow palettes I own. I feel like just my red palettes in general tend to be somewhat finicky. So I'm not sure if it's like a thing, like maybe reds are harder to formulate. I know purples are hard to formulate. I'm not sure about reds. I'm gonna put it in meh. That feels fair. A Freak palette by Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place. They're all probably gonna be pretty high ranked. I'm gonna put this one in Precious Little Dragon because it's not the Juvia's Place palette I reach for the most, but it's a really, really good one. It is extremely pigmented. A lot of the shades are a little dark for everyday use though, so that's why it's not getting Holy Grail, because I feel like Holy Grail is where you can create really unique looks and also good everyday looks at the same time. So there we go. The Anna palette from ColourPop. The packaging on this is really pretty. I don't reach for it a lot, so I think I'm gonna put it in Everyday Okay. I think I'll put it above Acai You. Baby Got Peach, also from ColourPop. There's a lot of ColourPop in here. I'm gonna put that again, I'm gonna put that in Everyday Okay as well. I'll put it above Anna because I feel like I've reached for it more than the Anna one. This is the Carnival Bite Size palette. This one's pretty good, but I just don't reach for it a lot. It's like, to me it just feels a little boring. I don't know why, even though it's got that nice blue in there, it's just, I've got other palettes that do the job better. Although for $3 you really can't beat the price, but even so I think it's going in meh. Good quality, okay palette, but meh. Alright, Too Faced Chocolate Bar. It smells like chocolate. The packaging's adorable. I think it's pretty much a classic. This one is really, really good for everyday wear, so I'm going to put it at the top of Precious Little Dragon for now. It may move up into Holy Grail, but for now I think it's just going to stay right there. Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions. This is the one palette with reds that, well, I guess it's technically corals, but the one palette with kind of reddish tones that I feel like performs really, really, really well. So I'm gonna put it in Precious Little Dragon, and it was one of my go-tos for quite a while. So I'm gonna put it between a Freak and Chocolate Bar. Alright, this is the CoverGirl Overthrown palette. It's not the best quality. I use it sometimes. The packaging drew me in. The packaging is pretty cute. I liked that whole rain series they did. It looked really good, but then the quality of the shadows, there was fallout. It was a little, like, I have a feeling anyone paler than me would get severe ash from this palette. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. I believe this is Truffle. This is another bite-sized palette. This one's Everyday Okay. I would put it, again, it's everyday. It's very neutral. So I'm going to put Acai above it because I think it's more fun. But it's a good little bite-sized palette. Sweater Weather. This is DC Cosmetics. It's cute. It's okay. I'm going to put it in meh. I'll put it top of meh because it's good quality. It's just, it doesn't go beyond that really for me. I don't know if this is Duca or Deuce palette from Juvia's Place, but the colors are gorgeous, and so it's going right here. Precious Little Dragon. This is the Dream Big palette from Tarte. This one gets really bad heartpan, and it has a decent amount of fallout. It's just kind of boring to me. I like the kind of inspiring shade names or whatever, but it's not great. It's just not great. And I got this in a subscription box, but if I'm paying a Tarte price, I would want a good quality, and I don't feel like it's worth it. So I think if I had paid my own money for it, it would have gone in agony and regret. But because, well, I did technically pay my own money for it, but I didn't buy it full price is the point. If I had, it would have gone in agony and regret, but whatever. Ooh, we have our first holy grail. So this is the Dream Street palette from ColourPop. This is my absolute favorite everyday palette. Absolute favorite. Top tier. Amazing. I can create so many unique looks with it. It just works perfectly with my skin tone. It's just, I love it so much. It works in all the ways. Right, I think I'm going to do one more and then I will reset my camera because otherwise it's going to turn off without me. Elf Earth and Ocean. I love the concept of this one. The quality, it's kind of hit and miss depending on the shades. So I'm going to put it below, Sweater Weather because Sweater Weather has better quality. But I mean, it's an Elf palette, so it's like 10 bucks. So for that, I mean, it's decent quality, but there's ColourPop palettes with just as many pans that are barely more expensive and way better quality. So that one for me is just a little hit or miss. It's the Studio Makeup Ease to Wear. I actually just gave this one away to my mom, but because it's still in the house, I'm counting it, and I originally owned it. I'm gonna put it in not great. For me, it's a very, very neutral kind of light palette. So if I was just doing a very, very basic everyday look, it'd be fine. It's nothing special. I have other palettes that do its job better. Like for my mom, who has like no eyeshadow palettes, it's fine for her. Personally, it's not my thing. I don't care. Oh, I had the Freak palette twice in here. Oh, well. Oh well. Right, the Elsa palette. This one has to go above the Anna palette. I know some people had issues with the quality of this one, but I just thought it was so pretty. And there's this one shade in there that's just standout. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this really silver one. It's so pigmented and so beautiful. I just like it. I think I'm gonna put it at the end of Precious Little Dragon. It's just like, just for that one shade. This is so standout. What is it called? Oh my goodness. Ice Crystals. It's called Ice Crystals. It's going up just for that shade. Just for that shade. Oh my goodness, that is so creaky. I'm so sorry. I will get a better chair eventually. This was one of the first eyeshadow palettes I ever owned. So it's got some nostalgia going for it. It was the Iconic Eye. It was CoverGirl. They had different quads that were used for different eye colors. So I got the blue eye one because I have blue eyes. I used this for a long time. It's nothing special now, and the quality was not amazing, but it holds a special place in my heart because of that. So, but quality wise, I can't really place it any higher than meh, but it's gonna go at the top of meh just for nostalgia's sake. I feel like, unlike rating books, like nostalgia ranks more highly in books than it does in makeup for me. In makeup, the quality matters a little more when I'm ranking, but alright. Foiled Again by The Balm. The packaging in this one is amazing. The quality's kind of, I mean, it's there, but I don't reach for it a lot, so I feel like it should go at the top of the everyday okay. I don't think I can really rank it higher than that, but the packaging on it makes it just so much fun. I think this is our second holy grail. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. It smells like gingerbread, which is gorgeous. It has a ton of really warm wearable shades, and for a lot of like fall winter looks, it's just really, really fun. I like that you can go really dramatic or really natural with it. Top notch. Hard Candy, it was Envy? Green with Envy, that was the name of the palette. The greens in this were not super well formulated, but I did wear it a lot. I'm gonna put it here. That was one of those older palettes that I had, and it like, again, the quality wasn't the best, but it has some nostalgia, but I can't rate it any higher than that, I think. This is the e.l.f. Hot Chocolate in sugar, is it sugar and spice? Something with sugar in it. I'm gonna put it in meh. It's okay. It's not great, just meh. The Boxycharm Palette, Hello Charmer, it's okay. It's a little patchy. I'm gonna put it in not great. It's just one of those ones where, like, I appreciate that they tried something, but a couple of the shades were just not amazing, and I just, like, it just doesn't appeal to me as much. There doesn't really seem to be a color story. I just don't care. Alright, Jackie Aina palette. This is a holy grail. I think I'm going to put it below Dream Street just because it's a little darker, so I don't wear it quite as often. I really love, like, the quality is definitely better than Dream Street. But again, it's like I reach for Dream Street more just because it's a little bit more everyday friendly than the Jackie Aina palette is for me, just again because they're so dark and rich and pigmented that if I'm not extremely careful with it, it turns into a very, very statement look very fast. But it's so, so high quality. I love all of it. It's a holy grail. Oh my goodness, why do I have so many repeat shades in this? Acai You, go away. I don't want to acai you. Why is it in there multiple times? Holy crap. Did it like repeat everything? I think it repeated a lot of stuff. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just, I'll know what stuff is repeated and not. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Alright, this is the Little Red Riding Hood palette from Storybook Cosmetics. I adore the packaging of this. The quality, again, it's those reds. It's not the best, but the packaging is so adorable, and it's an okay quality. It's not amazing. I think I got it discounted, which is probably rose-colored glasses a little bit. So packaging, top-notch. Quality, not as much. So I'm going to put it at the top of Everyday Okay. I think this is the highest I can give it. Alright, I think this is either the top of Precious Little Dragons or bottom of Holy Grail. Let's go bottom of Holy Grail. This is the Magic Mini from Juvia's Place. The pigmentation in Juvia's Place across the board is so good. This one is pretty wearable. I wear it a lot, so I think it has to go at the Holy Grail. Maybelline Chai Latte. This was a pretty good one back in the day. I think I'm going to have to put it, I'll put it above the two acais. I used this one all the time. It was another one of those like first little drugstore palettes I owned. Lots of nostalgia there. And it was decent quality. I used it a lot. Alright, next one that's not a repeat. I literally don't know why they're repeating. Why are they there? Okay, this is the Miami palette from Shinabi. This one's good quality. I haven't reached for it a lot. It's another one I got in a Boxycharm, I think. Again, good quality, nothing wrong with it. I just don't reach for it as much. But I think, whatever below Anna, I think I reach for Anna slightly more. I've had that one longer, but I'll put it there for now. It has the potential to move up because again, the quality is really nice, but just something about it just doesn't appeal to me as much. It's a very subjective thing, makeup. Midnight Masquerade Disney Princess Collection. ColourPop, one of my favorite collections. It's so good. It has a couple really standout shades. I think it's gonna have to go like, I think it's gonna have to go right here in the middle of Precious Little Dragon. Alright, this is the Modern Renaissance palette from ABH. That's gonna have to go straight up to Holy Grail. I use that one a lot. It goes right there. I'm not having a lot of agony and regrets. I had to have the category because I don't think there's anything that's going to go in that category necessarily, but I had to have it there. Just in case I remembered something. I don't know. Nomad palette from Juvia's Place. This is a really nice quality one. I think I'm going to put it... I think I'll put it here in Precious Little Dragons. Oh my goodness, words. Norvina, it's really nice. There's purples. I don't reach for it quite as much. So I think it's going to go at the top of Everyday Okay because the quality is really nice on it. Okay, Pacifica. This is the Beach Crystals. It's just not great. I don't really care for it that much. I just don't. I don't care. Okay, this is the Wild Hemp, also from Pacifica. I like this one less because it also smells. I just don't like it. And it's not unique. Alright, our next one is the Rebel Rose Icon from Wet n Wild. It's pretty, but it's just kind of matte. Like the quality's okay. I literally almost never reach for it. I just don't. This was my original Smoky Eye palette. I got it for a show. I'm gonna put it in Everyday Okay. Like this was like, for a while, this was my go-to whenever I wanted a smoky eye. I think I'm gonna have to put it here. Like it was my go-to for a long time. I really liked that one. I hit pan on that. I mean, I hit pan on a lot of things, but that was like, I think the first thing I ever hit pan on. It was good. Alright, Sleeping Beauty from Besame. The packaging, again, literally gorgeous. I love this so much. The quality is pretty good. Paid a lot for it. Oh man, if Like, I have a feeling if it was less expensive, it would have popped up into Holy Grail. Somebody doesn't do eyeshadows a ton, so I feel like they could definitely perfect their formula, but I do still love it. So I'm going to put it here. That works. It's still a Precious Little Dragon. So Jaded from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. I love it. I think this is Holy Grail, because whenever I need a good pop color, I either go to Juvia's Place or I go to So Jaded. So, Holy Grail. Soft Glam. I think this is Precious Little Dragon. I'm going to put it top, because I think I use it slightly more than Chocolate Bar. And the quality. Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions. I don't use this one as much as I used Coral Obsessions, but I feel like it's good quality. So I think I'll put it here. Well, I'll put it below the gray. Maybelline Nudes. I used this one a lot back in the day. Looking back on it, the quality was not there, but I was learning and it was a good learning palette. So I'm going to put it in meh for nostalgia alone, because otherwise it'd go in not great, but you know, it worked. It worked. It taught me good things. Also, I just realized I called Cream and Sugar Truffles earlier, so that was the Cream and Sugar palette. This is the Truffles palette. I use this one slightly less, so I think it's also going to go in matte, but above Carnival. Put it above the Earth and Ocean. Actually, what am I talking about? The Carnival should go above Earth and Ocean, because they're better quality shadows then, and it's still within e.l.f. Alright, Tropics palette by Natasha Dinonet. This is the first Natasha Dinonet that I've owned. I got it at a very steep discount, which was the main reason why I got it, because her palettes are ridiculously expensive. I can see why people had issues with this one. It was one of her lower rated palettes, which is why it was on sale. It's still good quality. I would not pay full price for it. If I had paid full price for it, I think it would have gone straight to Agony and Regret, but I did not, so it's going to go in Everyday Okay. I think I can create a lot of fun looks with this one, so I think I'm going to put it here. It's fairly new to my collection, which is why it's not, that one's not as definitive a ranking. I feel like it could go up and down. I did get some hard pan on those shimmers at the bottom, but they're just so pretty that, like, if I'm careful with them, I feel like it'll be okay. Oh, honey. This one's really fun. I use this one a lot, so I think it's going to go in Precious Little Dragon. I think I use it slightly more than Nomad. They're both those yellow toned golds, so when I'm going for a gold look, I usually go for one of these two depending on what I'm feeling. Wander Beauty Seascape, or Wanderous Seascape. Alright, I think it's gonna go in not great. It's okay quality, but it's just one of those ones I never reach for it. It's just kind of meh. So, not great. Hello. Alright, Rosewater. This one came broken, so that kind of made me sad because I can never use that metal shade because it came completely shattered. Moment of silence for the broken eyeshadows. So I think that one's gonna have to go here. The colors are really pretty, but it came broken and it's just makes me sad. So I'll put it in between there. That works. This is the Warrior 3 from Juvia's Place. Nothing in Juvia's Place is going to be below Everyday Okay. I think it's at the top of Everyday Okay. I haven't used this one a ton because it's just so vibrant that I can't really use it unless I'm going for a specific look. But it's so pretty. Top of Everyday Okay. That's my final answer. Tutti Frutti from Too Faced. Again, this is cute, but I don't feel like it's the best quality from Too Faced. But it's cute. I feel like it's gonna have to go in matte because I literally almost never reach for it. Like I kind of regret it, but not enough to put it in Agony and Regret. Because I got that on sale, so matte is fine. This is gonna sound really weird. These were like $2, but I do not like them. Like, they're just weird. It's the Elemental palettes from Wet n Wild. I just don't like the layout of them. Like, when they're all together like this, it's just not great. So I've used them once or twice. They're okay, but they're not really good at all. I mean, they're okay, but I don't like them. I never use them. I kind of regret buying all of them, but they reminded me of Avatar, so that's why I got them. But, alright, what's the tea? This is the Iced Tea palette from the Balm. Let's put it at here, because I don't reach for it that much, but I do like it. It's good quality. Oh, was that the end? I think that was the end. Let me double check. Yeah, that was it. Oh wow, okay. Yay, right, that's pretty much it. So I have a little bit of a bell curve going there, which is pretty much what we want. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have had those Elemental ones in Agony and Regret, but I do regret purchasing them, so I could have used that money on food. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was really fun. I really like these tier ranking things. If you have other things you want me to tier rank, let me know. Whether beauty products or other books or what have you. I don't care. I think it's fun. It's fairly simple to film. And I'm getting much better at ranking things than I used to be. In the past, I would have struggled so much with that. But it turned out okay. So, yay! Alright, that's pretty much all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It would really help me out and help my channel grow, so that would be amazing if you would do that. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you have a really lovely rest of your day. Stay magic, keep reading, keep creating, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Love you all so much. Goodbye!